Yo, first try hype. We take that. We take that. That was a very, as I said, a very well-designed course, and that was the most popular super expert level. If you guys want to try out these levels on your own, all 10 of the levels will be in the description below, so feel free to do that. But for now, let's move on.
College football is presented by Xfinity with the ultimate in-home Wi-Fi experience with Xfinity X5 and in Wi-Fi Mazda. Feel alive.
These levels have 235,000 plus. I'm very excited. Let's fire it up. Looks like the timer's going to be tight to the 19 and a half second. Excited, man. This has been we only played one level so far, but it's been one fun. I accidentally probably dead, but we should at least get a good look at oh baby, okay. Alright, so that was really good. The timer was pretty tight for sure, but I think we'll get it. Alright, here we go. It's technically our third attempt. Anyways, I love a well-designed speedrun.
Is there new cards?
I'm not sure. I haven't played Mutt in a while.
And Mario Makers here, you know, there's a lot of speedrun levels out there, and most of them aren't very good. Alright, let's get it this time. Last time I didn't really know what I was supposed to do with the power block.
I have not played Mutt in God knows how long. There probably is new cards. The Impossible Whopper. Ew. Ew. I probably just got a loss, right?
Dear Lexus, it is with a very grateful heart that I write to about your amazing employees.
Eric volunteered to come to my rescue that evening.
Well, Mom, these things really matter.
From this day forward, I'm a Lexus customer for life. Thank you. Sincerely, David Gregg.
Crafting every experience for our guests with the same level of care we craft our vehicles. That's what makes Lexus.
Do.
Attention. If you've had a hernia surgery after 2006 and suffered from serious side effects such as infection, chronic pain, organ damage, mesh shrinkage, or mesh migration, you could be eligible for financial compensation. Call the law offices of Lyman Schulte right now at the number on your screen. Ethica, a subsidiary of Johnson & Johnson, Physio Mesh Flexible Composite Mesh from the market. Call the law offices of Lyman Schulte immediately at the number on your screen, or visit meshjustice.com now.
This is important news for people who are just for men and may suffer severe injuries to their scalp.
Is this game broken?
Powerful chemical PPE just for men.
Oh no.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go!
Keenum now on first down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. D Ford, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Keenum. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Geis.
Hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
On first down, this is Geis. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Well, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings us 2nd and 9 at the Niners' 11-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Keenum. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Vernon Davis there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Montez Sweat coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
I'm here all day.
They'll run on first down.
Thanks,
It's
Jordan
Thompson,
Reed.
and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. From the gun, it's Keenum. And he rifles one incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and it's third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now Keenum. Throw left side complete. It's Richardson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards that time. Now a give, right side, it's Geis. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Geis with the carry on second down.
What the f...
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To Thompson on the screen. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Coleman has it here right side. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. First and 10 at the 19. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 19 yards away.
This
As they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
It's broken.
So just a 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Washington offense at the line, and minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. And going to halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To throw is Keenum.
Oh,
He
what?
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Hey, gun.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Keenum. He'll rifle this one deep right into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Their side, these last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Shing him down defensively.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
Of course. This game has been